Hey, how you doing? I am Tasha Love Oracle, and welcome to my channel. All right, so I am here doing readings for your blood type. I used to do the astrological readings, but not that I don't do those anymore, but I have changed over into doing your reading by your blood type. I realize just like the elements of the earth, your blood type is way more important than even your astrological sign because here's why. You can be any astrological sign, but there's only four blood types. There's O, there's A, there's B, and there's AB. And so all of this energy is tied to the very blood that you pump. And so if you're an O, then this message is for you. So blood type O. It is time for you to follow your dreams and don't give up. All right, now here's the thing with you, blood type O. Blood type O, you are the source of most of the planet. As an O negative, you can give blood to everybody on the planet, but you can only give blood to yourself. Only O negative can give blood to O negative, but O negative can give blood to 100% of the planet. O positive can give blood to 76% of the planet. And so as a combination between the two, it is you are the leading force here on this planet. That is why you are the one that has to be more lean, more cat-like in a sense. Okay, we're the only ones that can actually eat red meat. Everybody else cannot do that shit. Otherwise, it actually violently hurts them. It really does. We're the only ones that can actually eat red meat. No other blood type but O can do that. Why? Because we have to keep our blood super strong. We have acid in our stomach that will burn down buildings if it were to spew out. Like, I think when they make some of those movies where they have the person with the acid and it just eats away at the metal, they're talking about blood type O. Like, that's how important our antigens and how important it is for us to keep our blood really, really strong, because we can't take sugar. We can't do certain things because we are the sweetness. We are the blood. We are the life. And so we have to start following our dreams. We have to start making the move, because think about now, you running around sharing blood with people, but you're not following your dreams. You're not loving yourself. What do you think you're doing? You think you're infusing people with the best? No, you're literally genuinely poisoning people. Okay? Like straight up. Because if they're absorbing your blood and you're depressed and hurt and angry, and just because your blood might show up clean does not mean that your blood is flowing in the right energy. And so don't give up. Don't back down from who you are and start to follow your dreams. Because within the next 7 days, you're going to see something so powerful shift in your damn life that it's going to blow your fucking minds. Let me tell you. Ooh, wow, this whole stack fell. Excuse me while this whole stack fell. All right? Don't make temporary issues important. They've been saying this right here. Do not make temporary issues important. It is time to let them go. Okay, blood type O, we are the ones that deal with a lot of depression. We're the ones that deal with a lot of anxiety. We deal with a lot of mental stress. And that's because we are all very cerebral people. And we have this very omega type nature where you can't really tell us too much. You understand? That's just our nature. You can't really tell us too much. And so we might make temporary issues our problem because we start to put so much on everything. And I remember I got that shit tattooed on my arm. Fuck, you can't even see it, but okay, just right here, this right here, it says, you're only as important as I make you. I'm a blood type O. It's only as important as you make it. You understand? Because we do make temporary issues important. And it's time for you to let that go. Right now, some of us have too much going on in our lives, and it's time for us to slow it down, those temporary issues. I've started to overconsume you, whether it be money, relationships, whatever it is. It's starting to overconsume you. You're not taking care of yourself well. You ain't eating well. You're not sleeping well. And especially with some of the foods that you're eating, hey, look, blood type O, we can't have no starch. So we can't have no set of potatoes. We can't have no set of rice. We definitely can't have potatoes. That's literally the devil for us. We can't have any wheat. Anything that breaks down into sugars into our body, we cannot have that. You understand? So all the candies and all that, no, those are just parasites in your body that's fucking making you eat things that is literally holding your pigeonholed on your mind and allowing you to be able to create all of this negative stuff that might be happening in your life. And now it's time to put that down. When you start to eat the right foods and you start to balance yourself well, start to eat more blueberries, bananas, cherries, mangoes, plums when you're dealing with fruit. Stay away from all the oranges and the blackberries and certain, and even coconut, things like that. You're gonna have to stay away from those things because those things are not best for your blood. Okay, avocados. Do you know how many blood type O's eat avocados? And it is literally one of the worst foods for a blood type O to eat. You understand? When red meat, onions, pumpkins, these are the things that we're supposed to be eating. Spinach. Notice all the stuff that I'm saying is all foods that either keep your body clean, break down inflammation, and restore iron. So that's Swiss chard, certain things like that. So what I'm saying to you guys is that if you can change your diet, for those of you that are eating a lot of the foods that you're not supposed to, if you can shift those things and start to release that energy, just do it one at a time. I'm not asking you to just throw everything away. I mean, look, them parasites in your belly, some of them are way, very, very, very controlling. So I'm telling you, just take it down one step at a time. I started by just stopping sugar in my tea. I stopped drinking coffee as well because coffee is taking away all that beauty and that youthfulness out of your skin, honey. And we need that, baby. Oh, my God. Since I stopped drinking coffee, the fucking lines started to go away in my face and stuff. Like, look, y'all need to know that we are doing damage to ourselves. And then we can't do what everybody else do, baby. We bleed different, blood type O. Okay, and because we bleed different, baby, you're going to have to move different, okay? So within the next 7 days, I want you guys to just stop. Just don't fuck around with the wheat, the pasta, the bread, all that shit like that. Just stop that shit for 7 days. And I want you to see how your mind will start to ease up. I want you to slow down on the sugars, slow down on the cakes and the candies and all these things that you're craving. Those sugars are what's blocking a lot of your mental stuff. And so let's get it together, okay? Because that's why there's too much going on in your mind, and it's time for you to just slow down and stop making temporary issues your problem. Because guess what? Good news is on the way for us, and it's time for you to celebrate blood type O, because when you start making those changes, you will see that your mental health will change, which means that you're going to start thinking more positive stuff, all that anxiety, all that stress, all those things that were going on in your mind that was over-consuming and overrunning in your brain won't be doing that anymore, and you'll be able to think again. And once you can think again, then you'll be able to start bringing positivity back to your mind, thinking the right things, and then you'll be able to bring the right things into being, and then you'll finally be able to celebrate the way you need to celebrate. Because, honey, you've been doing yourself a hell of a number by putting in so many things into you that you no longer need. And so this reading right here is for you, baby, because you do bleed different. And it's time for you to understand who it is that you are. And go find out, if you don't know, if this reading resonates with you, then most likely you might be an O. And so go ahead and go get yourself checked out. You could do it through your doctor, or you can go on Amazon and get a little kit and be able to find out what your blood type is. And trust and believe, it does make a difference. It really, really does. And so take care of you. I'll be making sure that I keep you up to date on everything that you need, blood type O. I love you. Time to celebrate. Yay!